We are with Lina Ben Mhenni from Tunisia, blogger, and she is here at the Forum for Mediterranean journalists to tell her experience in blogging about the revolution in Tunisia. How do you feel here people can understand what has really happened there during those years, basically?
Well, let me say that I'm traveling all the time, and whenever I'm traveling, I don't feel that people are understanding what is happening in Tunisia. We always hear declarations and speeches talking about Tunisia or the Tunisian revolution as a success. But as a Tunisian living in Tunisia, I know that we are not on the right track, that our revolution is not successful. It didn't finish yet, it didn't end yet. We are still fighting for the success of our revolution. We are in a transitional period. Unfortunately, the people in power today are not working on fulfilling the objectives of the revolution. When people started to demonstrate against the previous regime, it was mainly for economic and social reasons. And of course, problems of freedoms in general, mainly freedom of speech, freedom of journalism, and freedom of doing politics and whatever. So, but today we are witnessing a debate about religion, identity. We are even witnessing problems of security, problems of terrorism, and we didn't expect such a result. So, well, as it was the case in the past when the media all over the world and the government all over the world used to support Ben Ali because he used to have a double discourse, showing himself as a democrat, as a human rights defender, mainly focusing on women's rights. Today they are doing the same thing with people in power. They are supporting a new dictatorship because they are accepting their propaganda, they are accepting their double discourse, and they are supporting them again.
And can we do something to help your country, you think, in this transitional phase?
Well, I think that it's the duty of Tunisians to fight for their democracy, for their freedom, but it is the role of journalists and NGOs all over the world to support them by telling the truth. You know, when the events were going on in Tunisia, all the journalists were there and reporting what's going on. But now I have the impression that people forgot about Tunisia through believing this story of the success of the revolution. They think that the absence of blood means that everything is okay. They are comparing the situation in Tunisia and the situation in Syria or Libya. There are no blood baths in Tunisia right now, but if the situation is going to continue this way, we risk to have a civil war, a bloodbath. It's gonna happen.
And are you afraid for yourself for these threats you have received?
Oh, well, I'm all the time asking this question. I'm not afraid because I used to fight against the regime of Ben Ali, and these people didn't dare to fight against the regime of Ben Ali. They come from nowhere. People sending the threats. They came from nowhere because the martyrs, the injured of the revolution, allowed them to have freedom of speech. Now they are trying to take our freedom of speech. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not going to leave Tunisia. I'm gonna stay in Tunisia. I'm going to continue my fight in Tunisia. And well, I assume my responsibility.
Do you know the mayor of Florence, Renzi, talked about you during the debate for the primary in his
yes,
party?
actually, I heard about this, and many Italian journalists contacted me after the debate where he mentioned my name, and we had the contact via emails. We tried to meet, but unfortunately I couldn't come to Florence when he invited me to come because I had other engagements, and so hopefully I'll meet him this time.
Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.